Okay, let's go with the questions. Dan Anderson. Here.
All right.
Go ahead, ask the question very quickly.
All right. Thank you for coming tonight, Superintendent. Listen, I just wanted to know your feelings on President Obama's recent talk about the possibility of increasing the hours of the school day and possibly the days of the school year.
I support a longer school day and a longer school year. I think the technological world that our young people are growing up in demands that. We will be applying. There is hundreds of millions of dollars that he is making available through what is called innovation and their competitive grants for longer school day, and we will be applying. They're competitive for some of those. I think that the day is not long enough, and I believe that the school year, the research shows that students regress if they are not engaged for a month or more. So I'm very supportive.
What about his proposal for a merit pay for teachers? Approve or not approve?
I approve of performance-based remuneration. Notice I didn't use the word, the M word.
Thank you.
Which is a great segue to my question. I'm really excited to hear about the success at the schools that were mentioned, and so as a parent, I was wondering exactly what process is in place or will be put in place to identify, monitor, and if necessary, eliminate the inadequate or failing teachers from continuing to teach in public schools.
A good question. We are stymied somewhat, and I don't approve of it, by the union, but I don't think we can just blame the union. There are many administrators who have not done the job that they should in pointing out when teachers were beginning, providing them support, pointing out the need for correction and improvement, and supporting that in doing that. And also, we have not taken advantage of the first and second year that they are probationary to weed out mediocre teachers. So it's not just the teacher, it's the administrators, me as an administrator, that have not done the job in that particular area.
Let me also add that one of my colleagues, Marlene Cantor, and I are introducing a resolution in the next few weeks to address, there's also a huge issue. There's so many state laws that dictate how you really can fire a teacher. Many of them are incredibly outdated, and the hoops that the district has to jump through. We have a teacher, for example, that we've been trying to fire since 2002, who we've been basically sits in an office every day getting paid. We've gone through the process several times to fire him. The district has proven that he's not someone who should be teaching, but the state board basically says, well, keep trying, maybe he'll learn this time. You know, there is a process that is broken and that's hurting our kids, and our state legislators are the ones who set that up and need to change that. So we are going to try that as well.
Thank you. Al Friedman, Sedona Lax, and Judith Benner, please come forward. Next question.
Good evening, Superintendent. I'm Tom Carter. You probably have heard and read about me in your emails that I send you. And you tonight said that there are going to be $160 million of Title I dollars coming your way. If last year LAUSD failed to notify 11,000 parents of students based on comparing the CDE database with the SCO file by a consultant, how will you get the $160 million if attendance is a requirement of Title I and 75% of the students of LAUSD are within the Title I program tied to the federal free and reduced meal, which LAUSD lost $100 million before you got on board. What I'm really asking you is, can you get David Holmquist to call me how you can save $200 million?
I didn't hear you.
and running for office.
I do recognize you, and I will attempt to do that tomorrow to get Mr. Holmquist to court. I do believe that that we have a responsibility to be responsive to the community. You are the community. The board member and I do not own the schools. The community owns the schools. We're responsible to you. I'll get him to court.
Thank you.
Now, apparently, the school district is not in compliance with state law and reporting. Is that something you'd be interested in following up on?
I don't have evidence that we're not in compliance in reporting. You will have to provide me the specific, because I feel very strongly, whether it's good news or bad news, that we have a responsibility to report what is requested both by the state and by the federal government.
Thank you.
My name is Jerry Wineman, and I would like to know what is the ratio of teachers to administrators, and should the administrators be terminated instead of the teachers? Yes.
The ratio has been too high in this district of administrators to teachers. I recognize that, and in the budget recommendations I will be making to the board, you will see that. On the reduction of employees in this district, I have recommended over 3,000 administrators be reduced from the positions they're presently in. I do believe that we are over-administered. Every time we got a little bit of new money, instead of seeing how it could be combined and one person be responsible, we hired another administrator. Part of the reason that we're in our financial problem, we have a declining enrollment, we have declining revenues, and we've had an increase in administration.
I do support the public schools. I was a teacher for a long time. I have a daughter who went to public school and a granddaughter that will be going. Similar question to hers. When I started teaching over 30 years ago, it was a bloated administration, and the only thing we keep hearing is, yes, we're going to change it. But we're not hearing that. The pink slips go out to the teachers. The teachers are the ones who are always bashed, and we're not hearing about this bloated administration going.
Let me tell you, that I sent as many notices to administrators as I did teachers. And let me tell you that you need to understand that administrators, even though I'm reducing at the central administration and the local district level, those people have bumping rights. By that means if I give a notice to somebody at Beaugry that's an administrator with 16 years of experience, they have rights to bump back into the district office, into a principalship, into an assistant principalship, and they have the right to even bump into the teaching position. And that's the reason that I recommended early retirement. We have over 2,000 people, and I've introduced early retirement again so that we have the opportunity of keeping more of our new employees based on these people, my reductions in these offices that have bumping rights.
Thank you.